Three, two, one, beatbox.
Step to me harder. I'm the brizzy fucking bomber. My drum and bass, it's harder. Like to live life larger. Whamps to dab, dab, dabs to dab. 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 Whamps Step to me harder. Step to me harder. I'm the busy fucking bomber.
Switch.
Let me show you how it's done. It's time for redemption. I came from my vengeance. Time to burn in the fire. Like it's a lost desire. It's time for redemption. I came from my vengeance. From the burn in the fire. I came from my we kill him on a
Switch.
Stomp, 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 stomp,
Silence is key.
Okay, Rype versus Chills. Oh my days, I don't know where to begin. Wow. Wow. Jesus Christ. It's really hard for me to decide. I think, just give me a second. All right. I think the winner goes to Rype. Rype. I think it's a really close battle, but I think his flow is more steady. Just really minor, difference to what Chills had. Chills had a more crazier sound palette. I don't know. It's sounded really like up to date in terms of like, he had a lot of really strong sounds, and it fits really well with his style. But I think there were some timing issues. At some point, he was executing the sounds really well, placing them really well in there in his routine as well. But I think during the process of executing that, I think there were moments where I sort of stopped and re-flowed with the track. On the other hand, Rype had a more simpler structure, but its flow was dope, and it wasn't just all about spam lip rolls. It wasn't all about just like go power. He did have like moments where you would sort of give us listeners to sort of step back. It's like having multiple bridges. I don't know. That's how I sort of felt, and his second round, especially Rype, he had this really dope style, and I really like hip hop style, and maybe you might not consider it a hip hop track. Maybe it wasn't his intention, but I sort of felt a similar vibe there, and it was dope, especially the way he was using his vocals, transitioning from throat bass to I think a tighter voice, and it was overall dope. I mean, big ups to the both of them. It was a really close battle, but I think Rype takes this one.
Wow, big battle, brothers. That was sick. Big up to Rype, big up to Chills. Both of you guys had really good structure throughout your rounds, but just after watching this, Chills has a few more quite developed sounds and a little bit more complexity in there than Rype was doing. So for me, I'm gonna have to pick Chills as the winner. Big up Chills, congratulations, and big up Rype too, brother. Rype, you smashed it too, bro. Can't wait to see more of your beatboxing. Cheers, brothers.
Wow. Oh, it's a hard one to decide. But I will go for Chills. Although Rype was very good. But I'm gonna rewind for myself. Because if I'm not wrong, then Rype had a mistake, a timing mistake. I'm pretty sure he made one. I'm just listening it again. Kick, snare, kick, snare, kick, snare, kick. Yeah. Yeah. At a certain point, somewhere around the 4th minute and 30-second, Rype made a switch from kick and snare, but actually I consider this as a timing mistake in 4/4. But if he made it on purpose, then it's still my taste to say that that I didn't like the switch because it didn't make sense in the story, if you know what I'm talking about. But to say it very clear, for me, it's a timing mistake. But although I love Rype, his basic kick hi-hat snare more than Chills. But in a video format battle, I judge different than on a live battle. So maybe in a live battle I would judge different, and maybe I would choose Rype instead. But for me, Chills had less obvious mistakes than Rype.